Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. My name is Fern, and we are here today in the lovely Cuidad Enamorada, or somewhere in that. I'm probably not quite pronouncing that properly, I apologize. But we are here. It is a lovely city, absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed. Like, look at this fountain. We are in build mode, so the fountain's not moving. Why we're in build mode will become very apparent in just a moment. But yeah, like, this place is gorgeous. Look at this archway. Look at this, guys. Like, oh, it's so pretty. And you've got this rotunda over here with like a bar underneath it. And like, look at the pathways. You've got a pond over here. Oh, it's so lovely. It's such a beautiful, beautiful world. And like, we're in kind of, I guess, the outskirts of a city, or like maybe a smaller city. There is a place that has more penthouses and stuff, but that is not this area. I like to imagine that the place with the penthouses is out that way, and then you kind of have more sprawling suburbia over there. But we are here today because, as beautiful as this world is, and it really is gorgeous, like, look at that park, there is a problem with it. And that problem with it, you have probably already seen, is over here in this lot. This lot is Calle Del Ensueño. Again, probably not saying that right. I apologize. This is how this lot shipped with the pack. Some terrain paint, a hedge fence, and some trees. I have no idea what EA was thinking. Like, either just leave the trees and get rid of, like, this, or I don't know. It's weird. It's so freaking weird. And then, as well, this is the front of the lot as well. It's weird. Like, what is this? What is this? It's so weird. And then yeah. That is me. Like, the world is lovely. A lot of the items that you get in the pack are absolutely lovely. It does feel like there's kind of half a pack missing. And I can prove it to you because we have this new item that came with Lovestruck that is in here somewhere. For the record, I've been building in base game and Lovestruck only for quite a while. Oh, I'm in the wrong menu. And I'm used to just having Lovestruck and base game items. So I'm like looking in here and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Where is everything? But these items are how I can prove that half of this pack is missing. So these are the picnic rug, woohoo rug things that came with Lovestruck. And they're lovely. They're cool. They're really gorgeous. I love that this one actually looks like a picnic rug. You can have a picnic rug on them. You can have a picnic on them, rather, and it's great. But what you'll notice is this one, classic romantic blanket. Look like an ordinary blanket, perfect for being romantic, be it a picnic or snuggling. Let you be close, real close. This one, patterned romantic blanket. Looking for a blanket with a little more spice? Here you go. Variety of patterns to spice up one-on-one time. But then we move to this bear guy. And I mean, he's heckin' cute, guys. But he is literally called Fireplace Ready Romantic Blanket. This bear-shaped romantic blanket is perfect for being placed in front of a fireplace. Do you know what they did not include in the pack that is called the Lovestruck pack? You've probably guessed it. That is right. There is no fireplace in this pack. And I'm getting really passionate about this. But how can you call... I mean, there's obviously base game fireplaces, which... Yep. Like, there's these 3 base game fireplaces. And they're fine. Like, honestly, there's probably a lot you could do with them for... you know, putting your little rug boy down and all that sort of stuff. And there's a lot of builds, but... how can you release an item called Fireplace Ready Romantic Blanket and not also give us a fireplace to go with the blanket? Like, and this pack is quite light on the items, like, especially when you look at like the original expansion packs that came out for this game. There's a lot less items in this, but yeah, it just feels a lot of it feels kind of half done. Like they meant to include a heap of other stuff and they just forgot. This lot in particular looks like they meant to build a house here, and they just plain forgot, ran out of time to finish it, and so they just shipped it with this half-done lot. Which brings me to the actual point of today's video, and that is I have built a house on this lot that uses only base game and the Lovestruck expansion pack. So if you have base game and, well, you have base game and the Lovestruck, if you get the Lovestruck expansion pack, for whatever reason, I would hold your horses until there's a sale. But if you do have it already and you want to be able to move in your house to this particular lot, Calle Del Ensueño, you can do so now without having to build yourself. Obviously, build it yourself is fun. That's what I love. But if you just want to move your Sims in and be done with it, have I got the build for you. I'm going to jump across to my other save game that actually has the build in there now that I've shown you what the original lot looks like. And I will see you in a second. Okay, so here we are back. This is still the same lot, Calle Del Ensueño. And here's my house. So I wanted to build a house that kind of, I guess, was what I envisioned whoever it was that was building that house for EA was trying to build before time ran out, or whatever the heck it was that happened. So I have not moved any of their hedges. In fact, where I have added hedge fence, I have used the hedge fence that has the flowers on it, just so you can kind of see which is which. I also have not, with one exception, which I will explain in just a second, I have not touched any terrain paint, nor have I moved any plants. I have added plants. I don't think I have added any terrain paint, again, with one exception that I will explain in a second, but I have not altered anything. So everything that was originally here on this lot is still here. It's just now a more ready to move in lot than it was. So yeah, let's jump into it. So where your Sims will load in and where the mailbox is, because the mailbox is already here, I didn't move it, is down there, which is rather annoying because I got an embarrassingly long way through this build before I actually thought to check that stupidly. And so this house is built kind of sideways, but again, in the constraints of what I was doing, I'm allowing myself a pass on that one. So yeah, so you come up, you've got this fountain, which is really lovely, and then this garden. This bit right here, so this terrain paint of like the pebbles, this is the only exception that I made to not adding or changing or removing any terrain paint or anything, because this line that they had going up along there towards the front door, about halfway up, kind of jutted in and continued up. So there was like a chunk missing up there. So I have filled that in so that this line is straight. But that is the only thing I have done that changes what was originally here. Everything else is just built on top of or around. And then so there's extra plants here. So these plants were here. That unkept shrubbery there was already there. And I think some of the oopsie-daisies. But the red flowers, I've added all of those. That trellis I've added. But yeah, this area was already there. I've just made it look a little more pretty. And yeah, so this is, I feel like we're very zoomed in. I'm trying to be a little bit more zoomed in because I've realized I was a little zoomed out all the time and you kind of, I don't know, didn't get the effect of actually walking through. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. So yeah. And you've got this little paveway stuff. So this goes around the whole house. There's like a path going both directions around both segments here. And then there's like this little courtyard area in the middle with this fountain. Oh, I should probably put it in live mode. Look at the fountain go! Who the heck are you? Why are you in my house? Tony? Okay, that was weird. So yeah, so you come in the front door and you have Fern dancing in the swimmers. Okay. It's a happening house apparently. So yeah, you come in and you've got this little entryway. I'm up very tall, aren't I? Yes, I am. You've got the stairs to go upstairs that for some reason looks slightly see-through. I'm not sure. I think that's a glitch. They were not see-through when I put them there. And you've got this little sunken lounge area. Sunken, not step up. lounge area. It's quite big. You got the pillars from outside. It had the lights built into them, which is nice. A little TV, some lovely little lovebirds, because you know it's the Lovestruck build. You gotta have some lovebirds going on. And then if we come up here past the dancing fern, we have the dining room. Oh look, Tony lives here. Can you tell? You've lived here all of 30 seconds, Tony. What the heck? What'd you cook? Salmon? Weird. And you got some candles. There was a plant over there. I don't know where that has gone, but there was a plant there. It's gone. But, you know. And then through here, we've got the kitchen. Just a lovely kind of kitchen. So I tried to keep this entire build in the style of the houses around it. I'll do like an overview of the area a bit later so you can see. But it says kitchen's a little bit older. But, you know, the appliances are still fine and they're still working. There's no need to update it yet. So, and then out here, we have the pool with the rounded corners. Yay! Someone is very sad about the pool. Hello? Hi? Finn, what's up?
Fire.
You okay, buddy? Okay. Make good choices. So yeah, around this way we have the pool area. So you've got a lovely pool with the rounded corners. I got some little turtles on the bottom there. Lovely little wall to kind of give you a little bit more privacy than what the hedge would give you. And then, so this terrain paint was already here. I've added the plants. But these trees were already here, and the terrain paint was already here, so that's why this is the way that it is. Got a little food area over here with lots of candles for that lovely romantic. Maybe watch the kids in the pool if you've got them, but also you could just take in your little bit of serenity in the, not quite the middle of the big city, but your serenity on the edge of the big city, I suppose. And then over here, I'm just going to speed up. I'm just going to whoop. Excuse me, sorry. Over here, we've got the curved bar. She is glorious. She has cucumber juice and strawberry juice. But yeah, we love her. She's nice. She all works. It's been play tested. And then if we come back through this door, we'll do this area first before we go upstairs. So in here we have like a little rumpus room. Oh my gosh, there's music coming on here. Hopefully I've got the streamer safe or not. You've got a little workout area over here. Oh, I forgot to shimmy that treadmill out. Just ignore that. Don't look at that. Chess table. You got a table here ready to play the Woohoo emoji game. Lounge and another bar. That's right. I've not given you one bar. I've given you 2 bars. Yeah, you need one by the pool, but you don't want to walk all the way from the pool all the way to the rumpus room. So, yeah, there's an extra bar. We fancy. Why is that sting always so aggressive? Hey, Shelly! Yeah! Okay, and then if we go upstairs, whee! We have this lovely little landing area. And actually, we'll go out that door last, I believe. In through here, we have a kids' room with giraffe, panda, space, lots of colors, more space, dollhouse, reading, like everything a little kid would ever want, honestly. And height chart, and look at these lights. Aren't these lights pretty? They're so lovely. I swear I just heard one of the Sims say, Luke, and I was about to respond with, I am your father, even though that's not the line. But still, anyway, in here we have a bathroom, the new bathroom shower screen that came with the pack, a very low-hanging chandelier. As a tall girl, I could never enjoy this bathroom. With a bath and a toilet and a mirror with lots of photos on it. And then about face. So, and then we have another bedroom to the left here. Oh, Fern. This is a teenager's room. Got a computer. Look at that. Oh. Fid's like, yes. Look at that. Yeah. That graffiti wall. I love it. Simple bed. Some posters. It takes two poster. Because, you know, you gotta. And then if we come out here, so this is the walkway that goes above the little courtyard. We have bed on a little raised platform. Some lovely artwork. We have another little sitting area up here, so you know you can have. It's really private and intimate and lovely. You don't have to interact with anyone else if you don't want to. You can just interact with your beloved. Around here we have a little dressing room, a little chair to put your shoes on, the costume suitcase. Obviously, lots of place to put your knickers and all that sort of stuff. Mirror to check that your clothes are on correctly, always important. Then through here, a lovely ensuite with already a puddle on the floor. This family has lived here all of 30 seconds. It's nice and dark in here. You've got full blinds so that the neighbors don't have to see you having a bath. But if you want to, you can. It's up to you. I'm not the boss of you. You got a shower. This is the new shower. It's so pretty. It's a little raindrop shower. I love raindrop showers. They're so good. Corner spa bath, because you know you need a corner spa bath in the main bedroom. And then, yeah, really lovely, warm, lover colors. Hello, Tony. Where are you going? Oh, we're going to take advantage of the spa bath? No? What are you complaining about? You've lived here all of 5 minutes. It's all your mess. Okay, anyway. Around here, back out here, we have another exit to the outside world. A little TV up here as well. Gotta point that out. Oh, it's getting dark. So you got a lovely little place to sit out here. Look at the jacaranda trees. So excited. The jacaranda trees might be the reason I bought this pack. So I live in Queensland, southeast Queensland, near Brisbane, and we have so many jacaranda trees. They're so pretty. They're like the world's best shade of purple. And so when I found out we actually have proper jacaranda trees in this pack, I was like, nah, I gotta get it. So yeah, that's the whole reason I bought this pack, the jacaranda trees. 10 out of 10 would do it again. I love them. You got this big, I believe it's a bird of paradise. It might not be, but it looks like a bird of paradise to me. Big palm tree around here. And a little romantic picnic area over there. And then we're just going to whiz back. We're going to find the door first. And then we're going to whiz back across the hallway. I am speed. Out here, we've got a little lovely place to sit, where you can look at a planter, an art station, so you can paint. I don't know, you could creepily paint the people who live in that building, but my thought was more you could paint the, yeah, go swimming. You could paint the park and all that sort of stuff, or just paint whatever your heart desires, really. And then if we go up here, we have a little rooftop terrace. So we've got another little barbecue, is it a barbecue still? Chimney, grill thing? I don't know, but you can cook on it and it's cool. You got more of those little starry lights that came with the pack. A rooftop spa bath. I actually despise the spa bath. I hate the little plum bobs on it. Yeah. But again, base game and Lovestruck only, so we worked with what we had. And then a little place to sit. This rug is actually one of the woohoo rugs, so you can woohoo under the helicopter. Awkward. And yeah, lots of greenery. You got the little rooftop, what are they called? Water tank? Yeah, water tank's good enough. And then yeah, over here you've got, out again, I forgot to show this before we walked in. So this tree I put here, so you can't see it now. There was a random bit of terrain paint over here that led to like a little ball at the end of it. And so I put this oak tree in the ball and it's now a little picnic area. One thing you will have noticed about the way this is built on I think I mentioned it previously. It's all to one side, but that is because the way the lot, the way the terrain paint and everything was already on the lot, I wanted to build within those lines. It was kind of a build challenge for myself in a way. So it is all built within those lines, and there is a decent chunk of empty space over here. In my head, I feel like that could just be public space or whatever, because it is, you know, it does work. But if you have any ideas of a better way to fill that space for this lot, bearing in mind it is a huge lot, I'd love to hear them, because yeah, not most of my time, a decent chunk of my time in building this house was trying to figure out what on earth to put there. And eventually I just sort of ran out of time, so I was like, no, we're sticking with my original idea of just trees and a little picnic rug. But yeah, if you have a better idea, please let me know. And then yeah, so this is, yeah, it's such a lovely one. I said I was going to show you. Oh yes, so the architecture, the design of the house, I wanted it to fit in with the world, so that it looked like it could have shipped with the world. I do think there's probably a few too many items around for it to have actually shipped with the world, because, you know, but I play on console, so there's no CC, and obviously it runs really well on my console because I've built it and all that, so there shouldn't have any issues, I think. I feel like being able to run on console is a pretty good litmus test for how well it'll run everywhere else. It runs really, really well on here. There's no dramas. So, but yeah, so the architecture kind of fits in. The color scheme fits in. This one's a little more, this one was one that was built for the world. It's a little more crazy. It's gorgeous. Fern does not seem to be having a good time. Should she gain the dislikes dancing preference? Well, there you go. Don't let anyone tell you that Fernial's videos don't have it all. We have architecture and dancing all in one package for you. Sure, you dislike dancing. So, excuse me. So yeah, so I feel like it fits into the world fairly well. We're just going to jump into builder mode real quick. So we can get back to daytime, because this took way longer than it should have. And so you can see what I mean. So yeah, so this whole sort of strip here, if I wasn't having to like live between the lines so much, there's a billion things I could have done with it. There's a billion things I could have done with it if I had more access to more packs, but because I wanted to keep it base game and Lovestruck only, this is what we've got. And yeah, I'm really happy with what I've got. I'm really, really proud of this build. So if we go down to ground level, we've got, so we started over here, even though the mailbox is actually down here. So you'd come up, you'd enter in, and then front doorway, lounge room, dining. Hang on a second, it heard me say that it runs fine on console, and it's ha 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 ha. It does not. Yeah, so lounge room, dining, kitchen, pool area with the little barbecue area and the bar, and then back through to the rumpus room, which can only be accessed from here. There's no access from upstairs for this because I wanted to keep it separate, with a gym and lots of entertaining space. Upstairs, kids bedroom, teen bedroom, bathroom, little reading nook, corridor, main bedroom sitting room, changing room, ensuite, veranda, another veranda, and then the rooftop terrace. And yeah, so that is the end of this build tour. Thank you so much, and again, big welcome to all of you who are new. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!